back to Point Shot. My guest today is the great George Heminitz. You may know him as the Squatting Demon. You may also know him as the Hebrew Hammer. I just call him Hammer. I just tell my phone, call Hammer, because it's Hammer time on Point Shot. How you doing, George?
I'm good.
That's good. Strange days with this quarantine. How are you holding up?
Well, I'm not really in quarantine because I work in grocery stores. So I'm at work every day, 5 days a week.
Wow. So you're essential. Have you seen any really scary or crazy shit people doing, goofy stuff?
When it first started, it was like a frenzy. People were just so out of control, like rude, just nasty. But now, over the last 3 weeks, it's calmed down and it's pretty much people are, I think, accepting it. So it's not so nuts.
Maybe they're just people are adjusting to it a little bit.
I think so.
Yeah. So you wear a mask or a bandana all day?
Have to wear a mask. Well, mask or bandana. I've got them both. Because now, of course, with the governor's thing, you gotta, no matter where you're in a public place, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Now, our company is also recommending that we wear gloves, which I can get. But if you're wearing gloves, then if you do come in contact with it, then anything else you're touching with it is going to have that potentially on it too. So you still have to be really, really careful. Like the biggest thing is, then like, don't fiddle with your mask a lot. Constantly clean your hands. I use the little alcohol wipes all the time. Wherever they're in the store, I make a point to find them, and every so often use them.
Yeah.
Or wash my hands.
Smart. It must feel good when you get back in your delivery vehicle or your car to take that off.
Oh yeah, I carry a can of Lysol with me. I still had one. I know it's funny, but I mean, you don't know.
No, you don't. You got to be careful.
You can't see the damn thing.
Yeah. Well,
so that bacteria or whatever, the virus germs could be anywhere.
They could be. It could be. Well, let's talk about the quating germ, because you've had that bug for a long time.
I have.
I'm not even sure the answer to this next question, but I know when you started playing quates here in Berks County, but you have a preceding history from the Lehigh Valley, I think. How did you get into the game of quates?
It was primarily at family picnics, which case most of the time was horseshoes. In fact, that horseshoe thing carries on today. When my brothers and their kids get together, it's always horseshoes. They don't do quates anymore. I mean, so it was a very, very narrow period of time that I did it when I was younger. Yeah. But now it's like, I don't know. I've been playing, oh my God, since you invited me. And I guess that was right when you guys formed the club.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty early on, because it was a political fundraiser we met at.
Right.
As you would expect.
Down Canal Street.
That's right, at Canal Street. I was going to say, as you would expect, two quaters at a boring political function, we ended up being the two guys at the bar, and that's how we met.
Yep.
That's kind of funny. So yeah, so then you started throwing with us at Fritz's Island. That goes back a long time. How about right now? Are you getting any quates in through your quarantine out in the yard?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. It's like, if it would stop raining, that would certainly help a little bit, because every time I am off, it's raining. So I really can't even get out there to get the hob in.
Yeah, you got to pick your spot to set up your pits.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
Where's my mask? Well, good. You had some health issues earlier this year. God bless you. Gesundheit.
That was pretty much last year.
Last year, but it carried into the beginning of indoor quates. You
yes.
You lost some time indoors, right? What was it you had done?
Total knee replacement.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, if your game's any reflection, I think it worked because when you came back, the brief period of time we had indoors, you were playing great.
Thank you. I know. I was like, wow.
Yeah. I think you and I, the one night in a Walker game, it came down to the finals. I think it was you and I came down and decided who won that night. You were killing people with point shots and a lot of ringers. But what made you throw so good this indoor season?
Well, I started throwing really well, like before I had my back surgery and my knee replacement. And then I kind of like lost that edge. So I had to get it back. So trying to throw and build up my strength in the yard did help. So I don't know that, and I'm not in any pain.
Like, that's a big help.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the way it was bending out because of that was the kind of arthritis I had. It was throwing my balance off and everything. So I'd have to try and compensate just to, like stand or walk.
Or throw a quake.
Oh, throw a quake, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely glad that I had it done.
I'll bet.
Because it had made a world of difference all around, not just in throwing quates.
Sure. Yeah, but I can understand that. Although we're focused on the quates.
Yes.
So you were killing it indoor. You played well. Did you have any partners lined up for this year's outdoor season?
I did not.
Okay.
That was something that I was hoping to do very early on. And bam, this happened. And so I haven't had the opportunity to talk to people.
Yeah, I know. That's what this thing's been good about. You should check the Facebook page out or my YouTube channel. And there's I think the 10th one of these went up today. And I got a couple more in the can and more interviews scheduled. So it's fun to see faces and hear voices that you're not able to get to with the quarantine.
Which we're so accustomed to doing, 10 months out of the year?
I know.
Seriously,
I know.
this is not right.
Yeah, it's like this community is like a tight-knit, dysfunctional family. And everybody misses one another. Thursday night comes around. That's when you and I usually play on Fritz's Island. And
yes,
you're jonesing. It's been 20 years we've been throwing Thursday nights. I want to go out and play.
Yeah, exactly. And now that the weather's warmer, it's it's not cold, and it's just if we could get this virus thing over with enough that we could get out, I think it'll be great for everybody because it'll be like a release.
It will be. I think it's going to impact our entire schedule for the whole year.
Oh, no doubt.
Quate-wise, what do you think we should do once we hit an area, if we get to a spot where they allow large enough gatherings that we could have a big full tournament? You think we should just step in on the next date that we previously had scheduled, or do you think we should create some sort of alternate schedule that fits the new timeline?
It might not be a bad idea, depending on the event, to maybe just take a second look at it. And unless somebody thinks it would be better just to like pick it up where we left off, kind of deal. I don't know, because this is going to change a lot of timing on things. I mean, not just quates, but everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know that, like, Danville, even at that point, even though it's in July, is going to happen. Because, I mean, it's just, this isn't ending.
No, I agree with you. I think Riverfest is probably in question.
Yep.
Danville and was there another the festivals in both festivals in Ole?
Yep.
You know, also like the tournaments at Bethel, you know, if they're not allowed to open their bar, then we're not going to be allowed to play quoits in the field, you know?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because they haven't relaxed that area of it.
Yeah.
And I can understand why, because there's still people coming down with this stuff.
Yeah, apparently there are. It's scary times, you know? It's definitely scary times. George, you got do you have a moment that stands out going back into quoits and away from the virus? Just one moment that stands out in your quoting career that when you think of quoits, you always think of that moment, a big topper on somebody or a notable win, something like that?
Well, actually, just recently, the last time we threw inside, playing with the partner that I had, we were like magic. I mean, that was like, I actually won money for the first time ever.
That's awesome.
I come close, but you know, like you and I, we ended up, you know, being second, and we didn't win anything that one night. But
who was your partner?
With some money, that was like a change of pace for me.
You were on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone, like, we keep the board. We stole the idea from Moten, so we keep the Fritz's Island indoor scoreboard. Who was your partner that night, George?
You know, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the guy's name. Isn't it terrible?
Yeah, whoever it is, he's probably pissed. He's probably pissed you don't remember him.
You're probably right. You're probably right. How can he forget me?
You must have carried him, George.
No, we were like complimenting each other.
Yeah.
That's how we walked over everybody.
Well, I'm trying to think. There was Jim Ruyak was playing a lot. He was there every week. Mikey Reitmeyer and Jerry were there every week.
Yeah, Mike is the one that stands out in my head, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Isn't that? And
well, it's hell getting old, George. Right. Everyone says it's your memory that goes first. Apparently on you, it was your knee, but your memory was right behind. Oh, man. Well, it's good to hear from you, man. I got one more question.
Go ahead.
I've been throwing this at everybody and building up a list so you can't use an answer that was given already.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be fun.
So the question is, if you could bring any one celebrity, living or dead, to a quoit tournament to be your partner, who you got?
Wow. Oh, a celebrity, huh? Like, could be sports, could be theater.
Yeah, you want me to give you the list quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me some ideas.
All right, these are who are taken so far. Drew Brees, Donald Trump, The Rock, Christopher Walken, Sandra Bullock, Rodney Dangerfield, Robert Plant, Willie Wondrous for some reason, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, and Jesus.
Okay.
So you can't have any of those guys.
Well, that's fine. You know, I would think. Oh my God.
That's a tricky question. I'm putting you on the spot here.
Yeah. Because there's so many.
It's hard to follow Monk's choice of Jesus, you know?
Let's see. Okay.
You're circling in on it.
Yeah. Because I got a couple of guys in mind.
All right. You can only pick one.
Oh, I know.
Make it a good one.
The guy that does the Die Hard movies.
John McClane? That's
Bruce
Willis.
Name.
Bruce Willis.
That's it.
You want Bruce Willis? You got him. That's a good pick. He's a tough guy. He's a local guy too, right? I think he's from South Jersey.
Yeah, I think he might be.
Yeah, so he probably is somewhat familiar with quoits. He might be familiar with those silly Trenton quoits, but still, he may have some familiarity.
Little rubber ones.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I like that, George. All right. And if any terrorists like attack, you know what I mean, you're probably pretty safe between having The Rock and now Bruce Willis there, Christopher Walken and Jesus. I think we're pretty safe.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good tournament.
Well, I was thinking, I almost went with Sean Connery. But I'm thinking, nah.
Yeah, well, James Bond would be good. Maybe somebody will take him next. Now that you got Bruce Willis. All right, George, you got any final words of any parting advice or anything you want to say to the quating community before we sign off?
Miss you guys. I miss getting together. I miss the competition. I miss the laughter.
Yeah.
I mean, I just miss it all.
Yeah. Me too, man. It makes me sad. So, well, hopefully we'll all be together soon, or at least be together in some small groups or something.
Right? You know, that would be great. Even if we started off slowly.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how you could probably do it by staying 6 feet away from everybody.
Yeah,
you know, somebody comes up to throw, and you know the other person's like way back.
They back out the 6 feet. Yeah. I think it could be done. I've been floating an idea on doing a round robin tournament that would take 3 weeks. You know, kind of like the round robin we do on a Thursday night.
Right.
You know, with 8 men or 8 people in 8 different locations, and then pare it down to the next week and the next week. And then you'd only ever have 8 people together, which would, you know, be below the state's requirement of a large gathering.
Right.
But, you know, that's desperate times call for desperate measures, and everybody's getting desperate, wants to throw quates. So we're trying to figure out a way to make it happen.
Yeah. Well, first we got to make sure we keep ourselves safe.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't want it to come back.
We can play quates.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Well, get your pins in, George. Get out there and start lighting up the sky down there near the bed and breakfast. Let people know you're there.
All right.
All right, buddy. I'm going to go. That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow for conversations with another luminary in the world of quates. George, sometimes you got to take the point.
All right. And sometimes you got to do the ringer.
Those help too.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Be good.
Ciao.
See ya.